Good morning, children. Today we are going to start the revision of lesson 10, class 8, networking of computers. Children, in this video you will understand what is networking and what are the different ways or different things required for networking, and the ways also how these computers are connected with each other. Children, what is networking? Let us see now. Networking means we are sending information or sharing information from computer 1, computer 2 and many other computers also there. In this we require some other equipments like we need LAN cards, hubs we need, modem we need. That means when we are connecting one or more computers with each other, that is called networking. So why do we connect these computers, children? That means the information and the memory of the computer is very costly. So when we are sharing data from one computer to another computer, we need some or any one main computer, that is called server. Server means a computer in which all the data is stored. That means we are giving data to computer 1 as well as computer 2 and many more computers. So the main computer in the networking is server. Next part is, after we are learning what is networking, that is the first topic, what is networking. Second part is what is server. In this we will come to know the server is, what is server now? We have already discussed. The server is the main computer which are used to connect many other computers. Why we are connecting these computers? Because we are sharing data, other informations from one computer to another computers. The next topic is, as we have seen the book, the next topic is what are the equipments required for networking. Before that, we have a topic, the type of networking. But first of all, we will discuss what are the requirements of what are the main equipments of computer. Let us see that the main requirement of the computers are, let us write it here to understand. The main equipments are, number 1, we need cable. Different cables are required for networking. Number 2, we need LAN card. Number 3, we need hub, and the next we need is modem. Now, what are these equipments? Cables. Different cables are required for connecting these computers, children. Yes, these cables are, number 1, twisted pair cable. Okay, that is it's not costly at all. It is not costly, but the speed is very slow. Number 2, coaxial cable. This is better than twisted pair cable. Speed is also very fast. The third one is, that is called fiber optic cable. This cable is used to connect computer with a fiber cable. So it is just like a machine which is used light. Understand? It is based on the principle of transmitting and receiving information. Such other devices are also there. They are adapters, then receivers, wiring. These all are required also for networking. The next topic is what are the different types of networking. Here we go, the types of networking. First one is LAN. Let us see the topic, that is types of networking. In this we come to know there are different types. Networking, number 1, LAN. Number 2, CAN. We have PAN, WAN, and the last one is MAN. Okay, we will go accordingly with the topic as we will discuss first of all PAN, Personal Area Network. By the name itself we will come to know that these are only networking which are used in home for attaching. Suppose this is your main server at home, you attach mobile one, you attach laptop, okay? Further we can attach also your desktop, whatever is available at home that you can connect with that main server, that is called PAN. The limitation is it is limited to the limited area only. Second, we go with the LAN, local area network. That means it is only related to one institute. Local area network. Full form is local area network, in which we have to connect the computers to the limited range. Let us see a computer lab or a factory or institute, like that we are connecting these computers, right? The main feature is speed is fast, and it attach the computers total are 3 PC, or we can take maximum of 12 PC are attached, right? And in this we will come to know that means while we are connecting the computer, the range is limited. Next we go with the next we have a campus area network. It means it covers more area as compared to LAN. In this, for example, there is one university. It attaches all the computers from university to many other colleges. That is called campus area network. In this campus area network, we are connecting computers only in the area which are taken by, you can see, by the main university. So, one computers are there, many other computers are connected with the CAN. See this. Many computers are connected with the main server, main university, that we can go with the CAN. Next, we go with the MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. By the name itself, we come to know that this is about metropolitan areas. Like we have big cities, Delhi, Mumbai, then we can also say other are there, Bengaluru, Calcutta. All these cities, they have their local area network. All the cities are connected with each other. These are the cities. Different cities are connected with each other. That is called metropolitan area network. Okay. And the last we have is a WAN. What is WAN, children? WAN is wide area network. So here we don't have any limitations of any geographical regions. The data can be expanded to any other part, and that means there is no limit. That is given in your book also. Example of WAN are the internet connection, and that is a phone of you have with you. Now you are all working with your computers or mobiles. All are connected with each other. One more topic is there that is covered in this chapter is topologies. What is topologies? How these computers are connected with each other, that is called topology. Topology means the way in which the computers are connected. Here we go with all these types. Number one is bus. In this bus topology, all the computers are connected with one wire. See this. User 1, user 2, all these computers are connected with one wire. What is a drawback? If this main wire is not connected, all other computers stops working. Okay? It is good to go with the bus topology, but other computers are connected if the main wire is not working. If one of the computer is missed, it's not working. Suppose user number 2 computer is not working, no problem. Other computers are working with each other. Next we go with star. What is star? In this star topology, there is one main computer, and that is called switch. This is called switch, and all other computers are connected with each other. That is called step what? Star topology. Okay. The data will first go to the server and then go to the user 2. This is user 1. Data first goes to user server. User 1 will send the data to server and then it goes to user 2. Right. And then we go with the ring topology. In this ring topology, third one, it is used to connect the computer in a form of rings. Right. Here computer 1, computer 2, computer 3, computer 4, 5 are connected with each other. That is called a ring topology. In this ring topology, data is connected to make a form a ring. But the drawback of this is either the data go clockwise or either go it is anti-clockwise. So it is time consuming. Okay? It is time consuming technique. The last one we have is, we have already discussed, number 1 bus. Number 2 star, number 3 ring, and the last one is tree. In tree topology, children, the data is used to form a tree-like structure. That means, but all these computers are not connected with each other. There is a branch, computer 1, computer 2, computer 2, 3 and 4. All these computers are connected with each other. The last topic is, we have to use some commands while working on internet. The first command is login. That means we are connecting with computers with that login part. And the next command we are working with this networking is, the first one we have discussed, that is login. Login means to attach your computer with internet. Next is means server list. All the list, that all the name of the students which are connected to the main server. It is a list of the computers which are, or the servers which are now in working conditions. The third is send. Send command is used to give message to the computer. That means we are giving message from one computer to another computer. The next command which we have to learn is salvage. Salvage is a command which is used to delete the files. Once the file is being entered into it, it can be deleted. Okay? And recovery is possible by using the command salvage. The last command is purge. Purge is a command which is used to delete the file permanently. That means once the file is deleted, we cannot recover those files. Children, this is all about the networking. Hope you understand this chapter well. Try to revise these commands and have a glance of these commands once again. Thank you so much.